Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today I'm going to be doing my June/July book haul. I didn't pick that many things up in June, so I thought might as well just combine the two. So let's just get into it. The first thing I got in June is Frontera by Giulio Anta and Jacoby Salcedo. This was a advanced reader's copy. It is a colour graphic novel, but most of it is in black and white because it's an ARC. And yeah, I did talk about this one in my last wrap up, so you check out that if you want to know more about it. But basically it's about this one guy, this teen who is trying to cross the border between Mexico and America. And then also there's a ghost. So there you go. More info on that video. Next up I have The Do's and Donuts of Love by Adiba Jagadar. I'm pretty sure I talked about this book in that same wrap up as well, so last month. This is a contemporary set in like a Great British Bake Off-esque thing, but for teens and also Irish. So that's pretty much it. And then it's just about this girl who's on this show, and then her ex-girlfriend's also on it. And then it's about baking and feelings and stuff and things and family. So yeah. Then I have Quiet Storm by Kimberly Whittam. I can't remember if I've talked about this one yet, or if it's going to be in my wrap up that's going to come after this video. But either way, I will be talking about it, or have talked about it in a bigger way. But yeah, this is a middle grade, and it's about this girl Storm, who is very quiet, very introverted, doesn't really stand up for herself, and it's just all about her sort of learning to be herself and express herself and not let people walk all over her. And it's also about running. She finds out that she likes running, and then that's what sort of opens her up to these new experiences and things. So yes. Then I have All About Romance by Daniel Toles. This one I will be talking about in my wrap up, which will be the next video after this. So this is about Roman, who is out as queer and as non-binary and as gay. Like, it is a little bit homophobic stuff going on in here, but also it's about this random person that's been putting art up in places, and Roman's like, hey, is that art for me? Because it's in specific places and it kind of gels with some stuff that I went through. So yes, like I said, I will obviously talk about this more in my wrap up, because this is just a haul. I feel like I'm actually saying words about the books. Imagine that. That is not me. Normally I'm like, it's a book, but words, it's a book about things. We are halfway through, so let's head on over to a message from one of the SpongeBob Cats. Then I'll be back with the July books.
Hi, why are you being nosy? Hey Tintin.
So I had a nice little look in a charity shop, and I picked up all three of these books in said charity shop in Nottingham, and they all have very similar vibes. So first of all I have An Unsung Hero, Tom Crean, Antarctic Survivor by Michael Smith. And I mean, it's probably no shock to you because of what the title is called, but he did stuff in the Antarctic. Imagine that. So yeah, he was one of the crewmates on the Endurance ship. So it's like his story. So yeah, it's going to be fun to read write about a different person rather than just Shackleton doing stuff. Here's another guy that was on there. So yes. Next up I have The Worst Journey in the World by Apsley Cherry Garrard, and he is another Antarctic explorer, but he was in the Scott one, and famously Captain Scott was the guy that died. All the rest of the really famous ones survived their harrowing journeys, but he died, so like the title is very fitting, The Worst Journey in the World. And Aspley was one of the guys that went and found the bodies of the men that had died trying to get to the South Pole. So yeah, this is also an Antarctical one. And then last in that charity shop I also have this one. It's The Shackleton Voyages by, well, introduced by Roland Huntford, who is an author that does a lot of biographies about all the different explorer people. So yeah, this is just like a big coffee table book. What are they called? Coffee book, table, coffee table. Them big books that you put on your table. So this has got words and pictures and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got quite a few of these big ones now with pictures and stuff in. So yeah, now I've got a big one for Shackleton. And then last but not least, another book I will be talking about on my next video in my wrap up, we have Finn James Was Here by Simon James Green. And this one was so good, but this is not the video for me to say that. So this is a middle grade, and it's about our main character whose best friend has died, but he's like, oh, I know you're a trickster, you're not really dead, are you? And his dead best friend is sending him on this journey and doing all these crazy weird stuff, and he thinks that at the end of it he's going to be there like, haha, got you, prank. And it was really good, but I will talk about that in my wrap up. Whoops. So there we go, those are all the books I picked up in June and July. Let me know down below what you picked up, or if you read any of these ones, say some words down below. Subscribe if you want, like if you want, do all the other stuff if you want. My wrap up will be coming soon. And then on the 10th of this month, I've got a very, very interesting readathon based announcement, so definitely be back for that. And yeah, I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye.